it's worth sort of, before you even start making any moves, getting some sort of raw material together so that you're not doing one thing, stopping, going away to look for something, coming back, oh, what was I doing and why was I looking for that? So now we're going to be adding wave on top of wave, and the more similar these waves are, the more issues we're going to have, because were we to play a very similar wave at the same time as this one that did this shape the other way around, these would then cancel each other out, which is why you know, bass lines and kick drums compete, and it's why hi-hats compete, and that's basically why sound competes. So by avoiding playing very similar waveforms, you're avoiding these competitions right from the get-go. The longer the instance of a bassy event is, the bassier it will be, and the shorter it is, the less bassy it will be, because a bass wave is extremely long and takes quite a while to happen. So by controlling how long things like kicks or bass hits are, you can actually make things look more and less bassy really, really simply, just by making things longer and shorter, and you don't really, before you go anywhere near an EQ or whatever to shape a kick, it's worth spending a bit of time. You do have to go back and just listen all the time. It's probably, although it's kind of working through all this quite quickly. Well, for me it's quite quick, right? It's quite slow, I imagine, for Harvey, but you do have to spend a lot of time just listening, probably like more time than you do doing anything. I think sometimes rather than sit around and worry about, worry too much about how everything's sounding, it makes more sense to me to kind of crack on and just try and get stuff that makes me want to do more in the first place. If you want sounds to work together and function as a kind of unit, it makes sense to treat them the same, and if you want sounds to sit off each other, then it kind of makes sense to treat them differently. Just keep in mind that if you can use contrast to kind of build your track, in the long run it will save you a lot of hassle in terms of mixing the tune down. For me, the important things on the first day of working on a song is to get something that I'm looking forward to going back and working on tomorrow.